Hey, this is Jeremy from mybrandstory.co, and you are in the middle, still, of the 21-Day Brand Challenge, where we're learning to grow your business through better branding and marketing. So today we're going to talk about not cheating yourself. And how do you cheat yourself? By confusing your logo with your brand. So what is a brand? We all know what a logo is, but what is a brand? You'll find a lot of different definitions depending on who you ask, but I'm going to say a brand is your story. Your story meaning everything about your business, who you are, your personality, what you offer, how you uniquely solve your customers' problems, but it also gets into your backstory, how you express yourself, your style, and all those things. And if we think of you as a character in a story, your brand is your character, your personality, not something you fabricate, but something that you are. And understanding your unique brand personality requires a process. It requires digging through to figure out and clarify and write down, who am I? How do we communicate? Are we academic? Are we very polished and professional? Are we just raw and off the cuff? Are we somewhere in the middle? Are we a little bit country? Are we a little bit rock and roll? And so looking at your logo then, a logo is just an extension of that whole brand, of the whole personality. It's one piece. And too often it's easy to confuse your logo with your brand and depend on your logo to do a lot more than it's really intended to, especially if the logo is just created without that backstory in it. If the logo is missing all those elements that should be all the elements of thought and research that go into the creation of it, then you're robbing yourself of the process of creating a backstory and a filter to run all your marketing decisions through. Now that may seem, depending on where you're at as an organization, it may seem a little bit overkill or a luxury. But I'm going to argue that as your organization thrives, and it can thrive depending on your ability to tell your story. And telling your story means visually, it means your messaging, and it means every interaction that a customer has with you. And so taking the time and discipline to go through the branding process, to answer the questions of who are we, what is our personality, what is our customer's personality, and to clarify and codify those things is going to allow you so much, it's going to push you so much further down the road and being able to make marketing decisions and being able to connect the dots with your customers on how you uniquely help them find what they're looking for. So if you want to learn more about that, if you want to explore that, well, we can help you do that at mybrandstory.com, we meaning mostly me. But you can learn more about it at mybrandstory.co. You can also download our free branding starter guide. It's about a 10-minute guide that you can kind of explore this process on a surface level at mybrandstory.co and continue hanging with us for the exciting conclusion and whole rest of the 21-Day Brand Challenge.